Yo, what up? This is Danny Prophetz, and you're now tuned in to the Weather Watcher bot.
Some days you get the sun rays, and some days you get the rain. Some days you get the sun rays, and some days you get the rain. Some days you get the sun rays, and some days you get the rain. Some days you get the sun rays, and some days you get the rain. After all the rain pour, well, I get what I pray for.
Yo, what's good?
What's up, man? Danny Prophetz, thank you for sitting with us here at the Weather Watcher.
You know what it is, man.
Definitely. So how you been doing, man? How you doing personally?
Man, been good, man. Been alright, trying to stay busy, you know what I'm saying? I like to tell myself that, you know.
For those who don't know, fucking let the people know where you from and how long you been doing this music thing.
Shit, man, I'm from Reno, Nevada, representing Reno, Nevada. Raised out here, born in Fresno. You know what I mean? They call me Danny Prophetz. Spell it Prophetz, you know, Adjective, so it sound like money. You know what I'm saying? But shit, how long I've been doing it for? I think solidly, probably like since 2013, maybe 2011. Like we was performing in 2011 and shit, but I wasn't recording or nothing till like 2013.
How serious were you taking it? Were you always doing a solo thing, or were you involved with like other people or a crew?
Originally, when we first started, you know, I was just writing, and then my brother, fucking, him and my boy Fernando, they ended up coming through to the pad and shit. We was smoking, and they see I was writing, so we just ended up writing together and forming the group Smoked Out Sound eventually, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I started. You know, I went under a different alias as well back then. I went under Type 2. We was Smoked Out Sound, and yeah, man, we was performing before we even recorded anything. I think, man, I forgot the name. Man, some dude named Dumbfounded Crew. They had I forgot the homie's name, man, but he heard our shit somehow. I forgot how. And then he said, yo, y'all gotta record, y'all gotta perform and shit. And then yeah, so we just ended up fucking, you know, stage like shit we wrote to beats, just had it recorded, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we was just doing it live and shit.
What can you say about like your music back then and being an artist during those early days compared to now? Like, what have you learned?
Well, shit, back then for sure it felt like more like a hobby. Now, you know, looking back at it now, you know what I'm saying? We was just kind of just spin right into beats. We didn't really have like no direction, or, you know, we didn't really like, we knew we wanted to fucking make some money off of it, you know what I'm saying? But we didn't really have no way of going about it, you know what I'm saying? And then now looking at it, it's more thinking about it and shit, more plotting goes into the motherfucking process. But as far as like the love and the creation of it, that shit's still the same. You know, still have a great time making the music or whatever.
Well, when was the time you made that change from Type 2 to Danny Prophetz? Like, what can you tell us about that time and what inspired that change? Shit,
Type 2, man, I remember motherfuckers would always be like, Type 2 diabetes? That should be hilarious, man. That shit sweet over here, though. No, I'm just fucking with you. But, no, I'm not fucking with you, though. No, I'm just hey, but never mind, let me get back to that, bruh. Also, like, looking it up, when you would look up Type 2, like, that shit would be difficult as fuck to look up on the internet, you know what I'm saying? You ain't beating Type 2 diabetes on the internet's web search, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go hard. That was, like, the main reason. And we had to switch it up. Around the time I switched it up was probably, like, 2013. Sometime around then, I had to switch it up. I remember like I had to end up getting like a case, so sometime after like the case I got out and shit, in between 2013 and 2014 I had switched it, and Danny Prophetz just came about because my middle name's Daniel, so that's Danny, and Prophetz, my first name's Alejandro, and that's Alexander, meaning savior of man. And then shit, so I was just kind of thinking deep about it, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, savior of man would be like a message to me. Yeah. So that's where I got prophet from. But then I was like, I don't want it to sound too fucking like deep and shit, you know what I mean? So I've added disease, so it sounds like paper. You know what I'm saying?
I'll fuck with that.
Actually, originally I was gonna go with Prophetz, like spell it profit, you know, money profit. But there was some motherfucking rapper in the UK that had that shit. But then I like made sure motherfucker he wasn't active or nothing, you know. So I was like, bet, it's a go. So yeah, Danny Prophetz, that's where that spawned from, you know.
So now you're doing your own thing. You're pushing Danny Prophetz. I see you represent Good Mischief. Can you tell us about that? And like, because I don't know what's Good Mischief.
Man, Good Mischief is doing bad with good intentions. That's for all my hustlers, you know what I'm saying, is doing it, you know, for a real reason or whatever, you know, getting it. For all my go-getters, you know, females included, of course, you know. But yeah, it is what it is. Doing bad with good intentions. That's what it actually originally started as Get Money when I was just in jail. You know, I was in the motherfucking county, and no joke, I had a fucking dream. I just wrote a song because the homie was talking about when he get banged on or whatever, he'd be like, it's GM, because he's not from anywhere. I thought that was funny, and I was like, what's that mean? He's like, Get Money. And I was like, okay, that's dope. And I remember I wrote a track in there, like a fucking 2-verse hook and shit, you know? No beat, just chilling in there. And I was trying to sleep that night, and I couldn't sleep. No bullshit, it was weird. I kept getting this image in my head of this right here, this logo. So I kept getting this image in my head, and something just told me get up and draw it. So I just got up, drew it, minus like the bandana print, just this right there pretty much. And then yeah, so when I got out, I made it into like some clothing. We did the Get Money. I had a fallout with certain people, kept it GM, you know what I'm saying? Got that shit tatted on me, so I was like, shit, it's Good Mischief, you know, just coming with a different meaning. Same concept, really, like it's, you know, Get Money, but I'm just trying to appeal to a different crowd right away, I guess, you know what I mean, with the doing bad with good intentions.
Any artists, any people you brought like to come represent Good Mischief with you that you want to mention, shout out?
Shit, yeah, I got my homies from the set, you know what I mean, shout out to the homies, my boy Izzy HDZ doing some shit, my boy Create mainly, man, shout out to the homie Create with the 38 CR38. You know, he's really fucking got some shit in the work. You know, he got some shit in the works. And then my boy Platinum, he just dropped a single titled On Me. So check that shit out. Featuring me and Izzy HDZ. Definitely check that shit out. It's up on YouTube. You know, I got them on a couple tracks as well. My boy Blown, you know. And then for motherfuckers that are affiliated, my boy Tone. Shout out Tone. Shout out Smoke Screezy. Oh, excuse me. Over here got burping and shit. But yeah, man.
Yeah, speaking of all the people you mentioned, Create. Not recently, sometime last year, I saw you have put out a record with Create featuring Dizzy Wright.
Yep.
Yeah, what can you tell us about that song, that little experience getting to work with?
That shit was dope, man. We was just when it came about, me and Create, we would just be kicking it a lot, you know. We'll fuck around and write. Sometimes we'll write some shit that just don't even come out, you know what I mean? I got shit in the phone that's just chilling, you know. This one particular, we wrote it, we had a good vibe with it, the beat and everything. I knew I wanted to purchase it or whatever. And then I was listening to the track one day in traffic, and then I was just like, yo, I gotta get this dude fucking Dizzy Wright on it. I think it's a perfect fit. And how it came about was during quarantine time, you know? Shit, like fresh, right during fucking COVID, everybody in their house, you know, motherfuckers spooked out because just listening to all the shit the media saying or whatever. Everybody's like, damn, you know? I ain't gotta tell it, but yeah. So everybody in the house, I figured it'd be the best time to hit him up, you know? Like, he's definitely gonna fucking get this email. So I sent it to him, and then, yeah, man, they replied right away. And then we just sent some dough. You know, it would have been dope if we was like in the studio vibing or something, but I ain't got a dope idea like that, you know, or a dope story like that. So yeah, just sent it to him during the quarantine, man. Sent him the money and the track same day, and he sent it back like in 45 minutes. So that was crazy. We was actually getting faded, and it was like maybe 5 hours later after sending this shit, my boy was like, yo, what's up? Did he email you? Like, I don't even know, let me check. We check, and we're like, damn, he emailed me days ago, bro. So we slapped that shit, you know, we faded. So we're just vibing to it. We're like, damn, that's dope as fuck. Oh yeah, we got that shit. It was a good vibe, man.
Yeah, amazing song, man. Sun Rays, go stream
Hell
it.
yeah, check it out, man. Available on all platforms.
What can you tell us about what you've been dropping since then? Like some of your catalog recently.
What have I been dropping since then, man? I just kind of been focusing, like, just fucking around with the homies. I think afterwards, I did a video titled "They Know." You know, you can check that out. Check that project out. The video was from my boy Filthy Visuals. Dope visual for sure, man. Check it out. I also dropped another video titled "No Time" with the homies. Go check that out. It was to an older track, but like I said, it was just kind of, I've been fucking with the homies in the studio. Before we had this spot, we had a place down in Wales, so we would just be there in that bitch like a couple days a week, you know. And shit, I got a couple tracks. I'm just sitting on them, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, I just kind of been focusing on that type of shit. The last one I dropped was probably Mobbing with the Team. You know, I dropped that one. That's featuring Platinum and Izzy HDZ. I actually dropped this one called Authenticity with Young Bo and Jokester Fresh, but motherfucking Jokester hit me up like days later talking about his voice off beat. We was really about to do a video and everything too. We was just about to do the video, and he told me that shit. So I was like, damn. Yeah, so you better go get that shit mixed and mastered, and then I got a visual coming to that. I got a dope ass concept I wrote to it and shit. You know, I actually wrote a storyline. It's dope. So yeah, we can expect that sometime in, like, you know, January 2022 type shit.
Right now, what can people expect from Danny Prophetz?
Oh man, right now, you know, I got a couple singles I'm gonna drop. I got this the next one I'm gonna drop is Lemon Squeeze featuring Baby Gas, my boy Create, and Izzy HDZ. Definitely be on the lookout for that. I plan on dropping in mid-December. I wanted to drop it at the end of this month, but too soon, you know. So I'm gonna drop that mid-December. I got this other one titled, actually I don't even know the name, maybe Self Love or Working on Me. I plan on dropping around the same time as well, you know, sometime after that one. And then January 22, man, I got an EP I'm gonna do with Deuce Beats. Be on the lookout for that. We got some shit with for Baby Gas, and you know, more features to be announced. That's gonna be some heat. And then I got another project with my boy The Highest from the Seattle area, man. Shout out to the homie. We got a bunch of dope shit on that one. I got a beat, my bad, I got a motherfucking track with Mark Battles. Be on the lookout for that bitch too. And yeah, man. Besides that, I think I'm gonna drop this other track too I've been sitting on with Sad Balboa, Smoke Screezy, Titled to Come Up. Probably drop that, you know, sometime before the end of the year, for sure.
Speaking of that song, I got to hear it the one time you sneak previewed on the Re-Up Radio. For those that don't know, you're actually really involved in the local community music scene, radio scene. Yep. Can you tell them about Re-Up Radio and what you got going on over there?
Yeah, like shit, man, I could take you back if you want. I could, like, how it started, you know. Shout out to the homie Hyman, man, free the homie. Shit, he was actually cutting our Boogie's hair. If you know our Boogie, he's bald, so I don't know what he was cutting. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. No, man, but hey, bro, he was you know, fading the homie up, cut his beard up or whatever, and then yeah, man, he was playing my shit for him. I don't even think he was playing it for him or whatever. I think he was just playing it, you know, while he was cutting his hair. And he was like, yo, who's this? And then so, you know, he told him, he's local and shit. He's like, well, word, man, I gotta meet him. Long story short, and the meeting dude, and he had the idea of doing this show, you know, getting locals together and getting like a little fucking hour-long segment or something on the show, or on his radio show. And I was like, fuck, I'm hella down. And then fast forward, you know, it took a little minute to start, but fast forward, we here, man. We like a year plus in. You know, it was formerly known as Homegrown Radio. We had to change the name because there's a Homegrown Radio in LA. So we went up with Re-Up Radio because we're giving people that dope, you know what I'm saying? And we're reading up on some good local music, giving y'all some new shit all the time. You know, it's on Y102.9 every Saturday, midnight to 1 a.m. So definitely check it out. If you're not in the Reno, Tahoe, or Carson City area, then you can check it out on the app, or you can check it out on the website, Y102.9 website, Y102.9 app, you know? Mm-hmm. And yeah, man, if you got some dope music, send that shit our way too. I got a re-up775@gmail.com, man. Putting on for the city, you know?
Yeah,
And shit, yeah, you could hear some exclusive shit every once in a while on that bitch too.
Before we get up out of here, anything you want to leave the people with? Any message, any shout outs, anything?
Shit, man, just fucking, hey, stay true to yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Tease up. We out this bitch, man. Danny Prophetz and the Weather Watcher. I had a great time with you, man. Let's go.
Yeah, appreciate you sitting down. We gonna lock in next time for another one.
Yup, you already know, man. Let's get it.
Sativa, all on me. I really need some indica to feel my needs. These rappers out here faking, that's all we see. They looking like replacements, the squad been G. Been at this shit for years, so we do it with ease. Showing love to peers while they jocking the steez. You shit about the drop, so haters get on your knees. The shit will never stop, they better get up to speed, yeah.